Hey guys, MBSC1 again, and I'm back with a report from the cities I just went to today in Tewkbury, Massachusetts. I went 3 wins, 2 losses. I know that's not that great. It's pretty average actually, but I'm still happy about it. So my 2 losses were to two really good players. One was playing Blastoise with 2 Scrapper, which beats Darkrai, Garbodor, Hammers like 65% of the time, I want to say, because it's just kind of a bad matchup if they have 2 Scrapper. Um, and he had 3 or 4 beaches. So, yeah, I'm not too sad about that loss. The loss that I'm kind of disappointed at is against it was a mirror, except instead of hammers, he was running catchers, and I realized today that catchers are necessary in Darkrai. I'm even thinking about doing Ninetales instead of catchers and doing like a 2-2 or a 2-1 line, and then like 1 or 2 de-evolution spray. Um, it's just an idea. I just like it better than or catchers just because they're a coin flip now, which really stinks. Um, yeah, so I lost to him, and I know I'm gonna sound like a bad sport here, but I really just got unlucky. I was playing hammers, like I said, and I used 3 crushing hammers and flip tails on all of them. Um, I was dead drawing. I just didn't get a good start. It's nothing really went my way. He was playing Darkrai Garbodor too, and he was being really aggressive, which is what you need to do in the mirror. And I just couldn't. I don't run any energy switch just because I don't have room for it, and um, yeah, he just basically overpowered me. I couldn't really do anything about it. But he's a good player too. He's on the same team as the guy that was running um, a team or group, or the guys that just hang out together, whatever you want to call him. He was on the same team as the other guy that beat me that was playing Blastoise, and then both the guys I lost to made top 8, and then um, so I had really good resistance, and then the guy that I faced first actually ended up getting first place before Top Cut, and I beat him, so that made my resistance even better. And then I beat 2 other guys. Let's see, who was the other one? One guy was playing Plasma, which is easy, just because 2 enhanced hammer basically just makes it not a win, to be honest. I was running Crushing Hammer, or I mean, I was running hammers, I've said that like 4 times. I flipped tails like 2 or 3 times on the Crushing Hammers. I think I got 1 heads, um, so I got pretty unlucky there too. I really just got super unlucky today. I flipped tails like a ton. I used other people's dice, I used my coin, it's like I'm cursed or something. It's not the coin I'm using. It's just I can't hit heads for some reason. And then yeah, I'm having a hard time trying to remember my second match. So my first one was against Snorlax Excelgor, which ended up being this guy Azul something. I don't remember his last name, and he ended up getting first before Top Cut, like I said. And then I wonder how he did actually. I can't figure it out now because I left early. I wish I stayed and watched the games, but I didn't. But anyway, I beat him. That deck is really interesting. I decided to run 2 Switch in my Darkrai Garbodor Hammers deck, so I did that instead of a Keldeo and something else, which was a really good move because if you run Switch, you can um, it's pretty much in your favor against Excelgor Snorlax, which is a new deck. I think I'll make a deck list in a video about that soon, but it's got a lot of room and you can add a lot of text into it, so it's a pretty interesting, good deck. Uh, I don't think I'd run it personally just because I like Gothitelle Excelgor better, with like a 2-1 or 2-2 Flareon line to deal with Brazine and Genesect. But it was an interesting deck. He was a good player. So I beat him the first round. I can't remember my second round. I don't remember who I played next. I'll probably figure it out by the end of the video. But anyway, my third round was against the guy that was running Darkrai Garbodor, and like I already talked about it. Basically, he just played faster, and I flipped a lot of tails, and I drew worse than he did basically, and he beat me. And then the third round was against the guy playing Blastoise. So that matchup was I thought I was gonna win for like the first 2/3 of the game. I had my Garbodor out. I had 2 prizes taken. There was a bunch of damage on his Keldeo, a bunch of damage on his Black Kyurem, and then he just has the most explosive turn ever. He tool scraps my Garbodor, and then gets rid of my Frozen City because I run one Frozen City in my Dark Garbodor deck, and then he attaches or deluges like 6, 7 times in one turn, and he sets it up so that because he had already taken 2 prizes, so he just needed to take 2 more. He had set it up basically so that if I knock out his Keldeo, he brings up his Black Kyurem and Black Ballistas me, and uh, it's kind of hard to explain, but basically, no matter what I did, his Black Kyurem would knock out my Darkrai, and he would take game. So there was really nothing I could do without Catcher, and that's another reason why I wish I had Catcher. It makes the Blastoise matchup a lot better. Also, if I had Catcher, I could have Catchered up Blastoise and knocked that out. That would have been nice because it's got 140 HP, and I can snipe the Squirtle. And if you have catchers in Darkrai, it makes it a lot better. It makes your Blastoise matchup a lot better. So I think I'm gonna try that, I'm gonna try Ninetales. But anyway, yeah. So I beat him, or I mean, I lost to him, and you know, that's all right. Anyway, so my last match was against this guy that was running I guess it used to be called Speed Lugia, but now that's getting popular. People are calling it Yeti. I made a video about that before. But it wasn't really Yeti. It was just more like Lugia. He didn't. I don't think he used Snorlax. I mean, he used one Snorlax, but yeah, he used one Snorlax. But I beat him pretty well. I got the hammer on like the first or second turn, um, and just kept hammering off the energy. He uh he wasn't the best player though. He attached when it probably wasn't a good idea. Because he just ran out of energy in his deck. I think he played 4 electric, 4 plasma, and 4 DC. I want to say something like that, or maybe he had one more electric than that. But I just ended up beating him, just hammering off all the energy. And I think I hit one crushing hammer. I think that was the only crushing hammer I hit heads on all day. Might have hit one more, but you know, that's how it is when you play hammers. You just gotta be lucky, and I'm not lucky until 2014 because my mom gave me this for Christmas. She gave me this little pass that says luck for 2014 in Japanese. I mean Chinese. But anyway, yeah. So it's a good tournament. Blastoise, like I said, that guy that I faced and the other Darkrai guy, they both top 8'd along with the other guy that I faced that got top 8. I had amazing resistance. I really should have made top 8. It was just that a bunch of people intentionally drew, I guess. And like I want to say like 7, 8 people had a 4-1-1 record. So me being 3-2, I got 10th out of 27 people. So I just barely, I was 2 places off making top cut. I almost bubbled. I 1 place off bubbled. And so that kind of sucks, but that's all right. Whatever. I got 3 tournaments next week, so that should be fun. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I got my league on Sunday, and then on Sac Anime, which is a convention in Sacramento, California, and I'm gonna go to a tournament on Friday and a tournament on Saturday there. So that should be fun. I'll make videos about what I'm gonna run then too. Um, yeah. So if you're ever thinking, do I want to run Darkrai, Garbodor, or Hammers? Don't run Hammers because you just too inconsistent. Hammers suck. Don't ever use them unless you're like really lucky, I guess. So yeah. Oh, and ties suck. Pokemon, get rid of ties, please. They're screwing me over. I hate them. I would have run. I would have top 8'd, and I think I would have done pretty well too because I like a lot of my matchups. So I would have. So the thing is, that guy Azul, the guy that was playing Excalibur Snorlax, he was in first before top cut. So I would have been if I even hit the top cut because like if people didn't intentionally draw, I would have been like 8th. So you know how they do first place, first 8th, go against each other, and then you just go all the way down. I would have been against him again, and I know I would have beaten him because I beat him pretty well. I probably would have beaten him, and then other people I faced, I'm pretty sure I could have won. Like that Blastoise guy, I'm pretty sure if I got a little more lucky, I could have beaten against him, or I could have beaten him, and done pretty well. I don't think I would have won the whole thing, but I could have done pretty well. I could have, this other guy was using a deck that kind of revolved around Pokemon with good abilities, and I could have beaten him too. It was like Emboar with Latias and other weird Pokemon like that and stuff like that. And Garbodor would have helped a lot with that. So I don't know. It's fine. I had fun. Boston does have some good players. I was wrong about that. I thought they had, I thought they were all bad, but I was wrong. I'm sorry to the Pokemon players of Boston. So that's all. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want. Like if you like the video. I post videos about 2, 3 days a week. That's all. Bye.